You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today, I've got another tip from James Muir for you. You already know James, right? Because every sales professional should have a copy of his book, The Perfect Close. Anyway, here he is with today's tip.
How do you make remote meetings more effective without even being there? This is James Muir, and I'm going to share a great way to do that right now. Today, a huge percentage of sales are taking place online with remote meetings and demonstrations. And while these meetings are very convenient and they save a ton of money in terms of time and travel, they do come with a price. And that price is a lower level of human connection, where we can't be there in person, we can't see their facial expressions, and we can't use the force to help us pick up when the customer has an issue or a question or maybe just isn't feeling comfortable with what's going on. So it's my advice that when possible, you should always seek the highest touch meeting that you can afford. That means traveling and going on-site, meeting face-to-face when you can. But we can't always do that. So how can we make our remote meetings better? Well, one of the challenges with web meetings and demos is that it's hard to keep track of who it is that's on the other side. And yet it's really important for us to know who's there, what their role is, what their interests are, and what constitutes a win for each person. So, a trick that I've used for years to help with this scenario is to adapt something that I often do in face-to-face meetings. I welcome the client to the conference call or the meeting, then I introduce them to who I have on my team that's in attendance. I share with them that we're all prepared to discuss some important things, and then, so that we can tailor it for them, that we'd love to hear from everyone on their side. Then I ask the folks on the other end to introduce themselves, including their name, what their role is, and what they'd be most interested in covering. Now, while I'm doing this, I pull out a piece of paper and I draw an oval on it to represent a virtual conference room table. Then, as each attendee on the other end introduces themselves, I give them a little place on my virtual conference room table on my drawing. I write out their name, what their role is, what their key interests are, all right next to their names. Now, what this does is it gives me a much better understanding of the dynamic in the room on the other side. Are there executives in there that are influencing people's responses? Is one person more influential than the others? This helps me understand all of that. And it makes it much easier for me to engage them because I can address each one of them by name along with their key interests. I do this in every single virtual meeting, and it's made my meetings 10 times more effective, and I hope it has the same effect for you. It's an easy trick. Give it a try. You'll be glad you did.
If you haven't already listened to the first tip that James shared in episode 191, be sure to go back and do that, because that's where you'll find details on how you can win a free copy of his $99 Perfect Close workbook. But once again, we'll have links to everything, including that tip, at dailysales.tips/195. Thanks for listening, and be sure to listen in tomorrow for another great sales tip from Andy Rasek.